Stars, guess who has buyer's remorse? Our old friend Omarosa, who was oh so down for Donald Trump, standing around in pictures talking about woo woo, Trump train. Now, Omarosa calls Donald Trump the biggest fraud as she expresses her regret for supporting him. Quote, I fell for a con man. Omarosa Manigault Newman, former White House advisor, former reality TV star. She's calling him out for allegedly being a con artist in a recent interview to promote her new show, House of Villains. Omarosa, real name Omarosa Newman, opened up about her experience working as the former political aide to former U.S. President Donald Trump. Number 45. Was Omarosa part of Cult 45? During her appearance, Omarosa 49 shared her regrets about supporting Donald Trump 77 while he was in office. One hears that she supported him in a lot of different places, maybe in a few different positions. As you may already know, Omarosa is widely known as a contestant who appeared on the first season of NBC's reality TV series, The Apprentice. I wonder what else Donald Trump allowed Omarosa to apprentice him in. Trump was reportedly the show's host for the first 14 seasons. During her sit-down, the TV personality discussed her time spent on The Apprentice as well as her affiliation. Affiliation. Is that like an entanglement? With the former president. Omarosa said, quote, for me, I just can't believe I fell for a con man. A con man who turned out to be the biggest fraud. I mean, literally, found by the courts to be a big fraud. So a lot of the backdrop of our show, a lot of The Apprentice that we thought was real was fabricated. And it was just a house of cards. So, I mean, we were duped. And we were young entrepreneurs thinking that we were really going to learn something from this brilliant businessman. All we learned was not the art of the deal, but the art of the con. According to reports, Omarosa became Trump's assistant and director of communications for the Office of Public Liaison during the Trump administration in January 2017. However, she was later fired by then White House Chief of Staff John Kelly in December 2017 due to, quote, money and integrity issues. In addition to inappropriate use of company vehicles, I heard she brought her wedding party into the White House for photos. Last year, Omarosa scored a big win in court after a judge ordered Trump's presidential campaign to pay the writer's legal fees. As previously covered, Omarosa released a book back in 2018 detailing her experience working on the 45th presidential cabinet. In the novel titled Unhinged, an insider's account of the Trump White House, Omarosa called Trump a racist, a bigot, and a misogynist. Oop. Shortly after, the businessman's legal campaign sued Omarosa and alleged that her book violated non-disclosure agreements. The lawsuit, which was filed in 2018, was eventually brought to an end in 2021 by a court arbitrator. Reportedly, the arbitrator stated that the terms of the NDA were, quote, highly problematic, making Omarosa incapable of knowing when she was in breach of contract. Additionally, she stated that while she had signed an NDA while working on the Trump campaign prior to him being elected, she never signed one for her work in the White House. Following a ruling that the NDA was, quote, unenforceable under New York law, Omarosa was awarded $1.3 million to cover legal fees spent fighting the suit. Well. I hope Donald Trump paid her. Omarosa wrote on Twitter/X, if God be for us, who can be against us. Romans 8:31. Well, well, well. It's nice to hear a story where someone has gotten the better of Trump instead of the other way around. He's known for dragging his feet in court cases and not paying a lot of contractors and lawyers and lovers and allegedly, in my humble opinion, for educational and entertainment purposes only.
An arbitrator has ordered Donald Trump's presidential campaign to pay $1.3 million in legal fees to Omarosa Newman. She, of course, is the former Apprentice star whom the Trump campaign unsuccessfully sued over a book about her tenure as a White House advisor. Last year, the arbitrator ruled that a confidentiality agreement that she signed while working on Trump's 2016 campaign was invalid under New York law.